Hi, David Boswell, General Manager of Ross Tree Company. We've been in business since 1978, and we are Denver's premier plant health care company, specializing in tree fertilization and preventive maintenance of your trees. One of the most important things I want to touch on today is all the emerald ash borer damage I'm starting to see in the surrounding areas of Denver. I'm starting to see a lot of trees dying back, a lot of epicormic growth, and even some mortality in the ash trees in places like Lakewood, Arvada, and even in some of the neighborhoods in Denver like the Berkeley and Tennyson neighborhoods. You should always be proactive with your trees. This is a full mortality insect, and by the time you start to see decline in a tree, like smaller leaves, branches dying back, the tree not conducting like it should be, or even epicormic growth or branches coming out of the base of the tree, it might be too late. So if you currently have an ash tree that you haven't been treating on your property, it's great to have me come take a look at it to see, one, if the tree is treatable. Wintertime is probably the best time to prune, but the second best time to prune is right now. Getting out to take a look at your trees, looking for nutrient deficiencies, and making sure your trees are not overgrowing and causing you structural issues or problems to your landscape. Getting the trees pruned right now and stuff is going to help the trees compartmentalize. It's going to help the vascular system flow to the canopy and get those wounds healed up and get the structural issues out of your trees, so that if we do have a windstorm or a crazy weather pattern that we often see here in Colorado, your tree will hold up to that issue better than a tree that's unpruned or unsightly. You always want to be proactive with your landscape and make sure that everything's going well. We've seen a lot of fungal diseases and other diseases taking place on the properties throughout Denver metro area. One good thing is getting out, getting the trees fertilized and watered on a routine basis, and your tree is having issues, we can come up with a game plan and stuff to fight that issue, whether it's a fungus or an insect or a disease of any nature. So always remember that arborists always make house calls. An assessment is always free to your property. I love talking about trees, and I love talking about landscapes. I would love to come out and take a look at your trees and provide a custom-made portfolio for your landscape and give you an idea of what it's going to take to give you a vibrant, healthy, and beautiful looking yard.